Good evening, my little sugar wiggers. Couldn't say good morning this morning. Mm-mm. Ms.V had to take it to the bed. I know when I'm tired. I know when I had enough. I know when I can't go no more. It wasn't a rough night last night. In fact, it was a good night. Everybody slept. Oh, I'm going to be bothered with Fido out here this morning. As soon as I jump on live, he over there at his house, barking over here at my house. Now, Fido, you got the devil in you this morning. Not on Sunday, baby. But I came outside to sit down and talk to y'all for a little while. Got something to tell you. Drinking water out of plastic this morning. After working with plastic for 20 years, the water don't even taste right coming out of that plastic. But anyway, it is what it is. I couldn't wait to come out here and talk to y'all this morning. And I'm just sitting outside on the balcony looking around. And the first thing that hit my mind is it's Christmas time. And I only see only two units decorated for Christmas this year. When last year, this whole place was lit up. And I just started thinking about that. Last year, all of these units weren't even filled. A year later, they're all full. But there's no sign of Christmas except for two places right here in front of me. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Let me get up. Two places as I move around that's got any sign that it's Christmas time. What is that all about? Are times that hard? Or have people just, not even this place, have anything out here this year? Last year, the trees were all lit up. Is that a sign that Jesus ain't the reason for the season anymore? Or what's really going on? Are times that hard? I have no idea what's really going on this year. I didn't do it myself. Last year I had this balcony lit up where the other neighbors could see. I didn't do a front door decoration like I did last year. I just put up a Christmas tree real fast and in a hurry. Times are changing, people. And as the times change, we need to make a change. I had I guess a revelation, I guess that's what you want to call it this morning. As I was driving home from work, like I said, I had a good night. All my clients slept all night long. A, a couple of them, when I went to check their room, they wanted water. And I went down and I got them some water. By the time I went back to check the room 15 minutes later, they never drank the water. They had gone back to sleep. So it was a good night. Person didn't come in this morning, so they were like, "You want to stay over?" I was like, "No, I sure don't. I want to go home. I ain't trying to stay over from 11 o'clock last night to 7 o'clock this morning, and somebody didn't come in this morning, so you want me to stay over to 3 o'clock this evening? Oh, you get that money. All money ain't good monies, okay? I don't need no money that bad. No, baby, they'll be rushing me out of here to the hospital. I want to go home. I want to take a shower. I want to go to bed, and that's what I did. It was on my mind to go to church this morning. But I listened to my body now. Ain't no way I would have got nothing out of going to church this morning because I was sleepy. I probably wouldn't even remember the words that I was supposed to be singing up there because I was sleepy. So I don't put myself through changes I don't have to go through no more. In my younger years, I would have come in there, slapped some water on my face, woke it up, put some Visine in the eyes, put some eye makeup on the eyes, jumped in the shower, threw on my clothes, and ran on down there. As you age, there's things in life you got to realize, you can't do it no more. You just can't do it anymore. It's over. Hey, everybody coming in. So, earlier this week, I came out here and I talked to y'all because I just had enough of YouTube. I'd had enough of this sector. But something was revealed to me this morning. You are not a part of that sector. But did I ask you to leave that sector? Did I tell you to leave that sector? He didn't. He ain't told me nothing. That's the opinion I formed of what I wanted to do. Because I was sick of the attacks on me out here from people I don't know, ain't said nothing about, and ain't bothered. So this was the revelation this morning. Peace be still. Sit and wait until I tell you to move. That's exactly what was in my mind this morning. You running away from something you don't have no control of. If you had control of it, then you could have stopped it. But if you wait on me, I'll stop it. Now, the next thing that hit my mind was, look at how I'm exposing these people to you. I'm letting you know who your enemy is. They can't tell you why they hating on you. They can't tell you why they so jealous of you. I made you. Are you going to carry out my works? Or you going to fall prey to the devil and his works? Oh, no, no, no. I had to stop and start thinking about that. My breakthrough is on the way. When you're going through a breakthrough, and don't take anything I'm saying to be financial, okay? Because that ain't never been my problem, really, in life. Finances. I've been blessed to not have that worry all my life. And I've gotten out there and worked and still working not to have to worry about finances, okay? Because there's more finances on the way. So I'm sitting there and I know you're not supposed to question God. And I'm thinking to myself, well, why are you going through all of this? Why are you being attacked out here by people that are saying a lot of lies and making up a lot of false rumors about you, but they're just saying it. They can't prove it to the people. They can't bring you any proof of anything they've said. But yet you've had people to come into your chat and prove them to be a lie. But they still got people over there listening to the lies. And it was discernment. It was discernment for me. No matter what, you've got to keep on going because they are not being assigned. They are not being assigned by me. That's of the devil. There's two spirits out there. You either have a godly spirit or you have a spirit of the devil. So why are you walking away because they attacking you when I ain't told you to move? So peace be still. I'm still here. I learned a lot this year out here on YouTube that you don't have to do nothing to people. I've had people to fall off into other people's chats, talk about stuff you don't even know what they talking about that may have happened months and Sundays ago, but it's on their mind. And they trying to tell you what you should have done or what you didn't do. But what is it to them? You land up at my front door, you land up at somebody else's front door to drop in on that person's chat and make me the subject. You too invested, people. If you would take care of your business and your life like I take care of mine, you wouldn't have a problem with me. Because I damn sure don't have a problem with you. I'm not going to let you take over my journey where he's leading me to my breakthrough. My breakthrough is having a peace of mind having an understanding that surpasses everything else, not pulling his people apart. I won't be charged up with that. I ain't pulling nobody apart. I even tell y'all, go where you want to go. Do what you want to do. If you want to even support the person that attacked me, I ain't never told you, don't go there. What I told you, if I get a whiff of you saying anything about me, you ain't welcome over here no more. I don't need the enemy riding with me. And that's what he had to show me, who my enemies were, who were going to hold me back from moving on with my life and moving on with my story. They tried hard, one by one by one, two by two, attack a week, two attacks a week, but they ain't stopped nothing. In fact, I hate to tell them, but it poured out more blessings that I don't even understand. I wasn't even prepared to accept the blessings that have happened to me this year alone. So I started looking at their lives, not even trying to compare them to my life, but just looking at their lives and saying, God ain't moved you not one step. You still sitting in the same place. You still sitting there bashing people, lying on people. And I don't see nothing he's blessed you with. He ain't. I just came to tell you this morning, or this evening. It's morning to me because I just got up not too long ago. He ain't blessing you. He ain't going to bless you. You're doing the wrong thing. When you pulling God's people away from him and you leading them down the path of destruction, don't expect a blessing. But on my part, I had to learn to pray for these people so they could get out of their situation. Your situation is bad when you got to come out here and say the things you saying and do the things you doing. Ain't no way I'm going to let nobody stoop me to those levels. And I'm not going to use that negative energy coming from me to try to destroy you like you have tried to destroy me. You're very unsuccessful. You've been defeated. Because the whole goal was to get me to either go back and forth with you. For what? I can't compare my life with yours. My life is my life. Your life is your life. And it is what it is. And there is no comparison. If you truly believe in God, why is he not blessing you like he blessing me? And always has. Because I've had things and been places and done things you haven't. Getting mad at me, trying to destroy me, ain't gonna get you there. Y'all are not very smart out here. Y'all play these little street games out here. And that's where you ending up. Right out here on these streets, you ain't gonna never move. Because you don't even understand the works and the powers of the Lord. They that wait upon the Lord shall mount up like eagles. They gonna soar. You know how an eagle is just a big old bird that just soars through the air with no effort? Y'all don't understand the Bible. You don't understand the works of the Lord. You ain't lived long enough. You ain't been through enough. Keep living. Maybe you'll get there. Some of y'all will never make it to see my age. You're on the wrong path. You're destroying your own self. All former things are passed away. You still sitting there in it and it's already gone. It's a brand new day every day for you to get up and do better. But you choose to stay right where you are in your mind, thinking that you on top of the world. You ain't even close. I'm at peace. I'm happy. I am right where I want to be. Not worried about the material things of life. I've given away more stuff in life than I possess in my life right now. I have displayed that right out here on YouTube. I have given, given, given. But I got some discernment about that also now. He didn't tell me to do that. That's what I chose to do. Am I bothered about it? Am I worried about it? No. They should be. The ones who took but never said thank you. The ones that received but never let me know you got it or lied about it. That's on you. I ain't got nothing to do with it. No regrets. I came from backwoods, Louisiana, a little farm girl. You mean to tell me if you call yourself growing up in a city or a suburb and you let a little backwood country ass girl from nowhere, Louisiana, travel the world and see things, go to college and get educations, all kind of certificates, walk past you when you had the same opportunity? Blame yourself. Stop blaming me. Stop being jealous of my life. It ain't gonna get you nowhere. Get up off your dusty, rusty a-hole and get busy. It's a little late in the evening for some of y'all. Because when I look at my life where I was at your age, you're behind. Time ain't gonna catch you up. The world is changing, and you're not changing because you don't see how the world is changing. That ain't my fault either. You're not using your head. Whatever few senses you got left or whatever few senses God gave you, you better get up. Or you're going to find yourself at real poverty. You're going to find yourself in worse condition than you are. If you think you're living bad now, you could be on the streets. If you don't change who you are, what you saying and what you doing. Out here attacking somebody every day. Okay, keep going. That's an awful spirit you got going on. And the very person that started these attacks on me, I'm looking at your life too. You lied from the jump. I'm talking about Shatifa now. She lied from the jump out here about what she had. And she came out here attacking. She formed her a group of people. It reminds me so much of David Koresh. And look how that ended. And I'm looking at how her life is ending. No legacy. No matter how much you brag on yourself and your children. We can't see it. We can't see nothing you got. The truth will reveal itself. And you've packed all these people into your circle because they got weak minds. They didn't have sense enough to look at what you really had. They looked at how you were running it up. But look how that stopped. Look at how it came down to demonetization for these people. And they still ain't stopped. So what does God have to take from you next for you to get on with you some content and move on with your life? Because you ain't moving me. Never have and never will. I remove myself. The first inkling I see that you on the wrong road, on the wrong path, and you don't need to be with me, I remove myself. Then you get mad because I support somebody that you don't support. What that's got to do with me? You support somebody that I don't support. But you don't get that. Keep living. Keep living. Right now, I feel like y'all feel like all the tables have turned against you. And they have. You put yourself in that position when you didn't even have to get involved in it. You could have kept going and growing on your own. So you came out here with all this cussing and fussing and hell raising. That just shows how much your life is in turmoil. Did I do it? I came out here laughing, smiling and looking at you, shaking my head, saying, wow, what a messed up life. Ain't no way nobody gonna keep me in bondage. I ain't got no shackles on my darn feet. I wasn't born in shackles. I was born free. Y'all act like y'all were born in slavery. You don't even understand when God is blessing you. He'll bless you and you'll turn around like an old cow. Give a good bucket of milk and kick it over. What good was the milk if you kicked it over? Life ain't lifing for you because you don't understand life. If God delivered you from something, you better be thanking him and you better be asking him, what's my next move? What is my next move? What do you need me to do for you? He's a spirit, so he works through you. I just don't see the God in some of these people. Never really thought about it that much because in real life, I never had time. Never really was around people like this. But when you closed in this little box out here, in this sector, you can see a whole lot of stuff. Even though you don't come out and you don't talk about it, you see it. And you wonder, what is wrong with people? They can't see it. Why would you follow somebody who ain't going nowhere, ain't been nowhere, ain't never done nothing? The most they've ever done is what you've seen out here on this tube. But what about the rest of their life? What's their story for the rest of their life? You mad because I've got out there in the world and I've traveled the world on my own and with the airlines. To know that it's more than just this little small street out here called YouTube. These streets are on fire every day because they're of the devil. And that's why I wanted to move away from this. But I can't right now. Because he ain't told me to move. I told myself I wanted to move. So whatever it is that I have to endure while I'm out here, I'm prepared for it. I've always been. I moved in silence out here. And that's why you didn't know what was going on. I'm going to continue to move in silence. You'll know as I want to let you know what's going on in my world. You see, people expose themselves to whether they knew you or whether they didn't know you by what they said. And every time you told a lie on me, you were exposed by somebody who knew me. Why would you want to do that anyway? Why would you waste so much precious time in backroom chats when y'all could have been discussing something that was going to pull you forward? Something that was truly going to make you some money. Because none of y'all made any money talking about me. Isn't that amazing? I'm so glad God has delivered me from you and exposed to me who you are. He said he'd make your enemy your footstool. Thank you, Lord, I was able to walk right by them. And they didn't even see me leaving. They didn't even see me, that I was missed, that I was gone. When they woke up and realized she ain't with me no more, she gone. Oh, you got mad. You see, you was too busy going against me to see I was moving past you. That's how he works in my life. Brings me in abundance every day. Every day that I wake up, he's blessing me. I refuse to fight with the enemy. I've done a good job of that. If I said anything to you, I meant what I said. I said what I said, and I meant what I said. I'm not no jailbird. Never have been. Ain't trying to go there. So why would I come out here fighting verbally with anybody? Then you bring your story out here and you want to be a badass. You think going to jail is a big thing. I don't run in those circles. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. The people I have hung around with, uh-huh, they ain't down there scraping the bottom of the barrel. I don't give a damn if they're on Section 8. They living good on Section 8 where they ain't tearing down nobody. I try to see the good in everybody. But some of y'all that have attacked me, I see where you could be good, but you've let the enemy destroy you. Some of y'all came out here with some good commentary. I used to love watching you. But your whole commentary has changed to be nothing. God has brought me from a mighty long ways. And I'll be darned if I'm going to sit here and allow any of you to try to destroy me. You can attack until Jesus come back. He ain't going to allow it to happen too much longer. He is exposing you for who you really are. Thank you. Because I didn't need to be running with you. I didn't need you over here with me. You were fake and you were phony anyway. Who needs fake and phony in their life? My greater is coming. Soon and very soon. Every time I sit back and I reflect over this past year, I just look at all the good things that he's brought to me and all the good people. I mean, it's been so many more good people than bad people that have come into my life and that have brought me peace and joy and happiness than a few that just sit on the outside and watch, look, and listen. And then run back to that platform. Oh, she this, oh, she that. Let me be this and let me be that, because I am. My greater is yet to come. The devil tried, but I can't be defeated by him. I never understood that chosen one thing. But there are some people out here in life that are chosen for greatness, for destiny. As I watched the Diddy story, I watched how he rose to the top. And now it's like Humpty Dumpty, who had a great fall. And there's others around him that followed him and enjoyed that lifestyle and that pleasure. And they're going to fall right with him. By the end of the spring, the first of the summer, a lot of y'all's jaws are going to be locked because you've idolized these people. Never idolize man. Never. You're going to go wrong every time. I'm stronger than a lot of people out here thought I was. They took me to be a little weakling because I'm not a fighter. I don't have to fight with you. Fight with you for what? To do something that will destroy me later? I'm sitting up in jail fighting with somebody I don't even know. They don't even know me. But because their character is Wild Bill Haycock, that ain't mine. It's different levels to life, people. You can elevate yourself above that. Let them pick up the crumbs that you left behind. Kudos to you. You can have them. I've moved on. I'm going to always elevate myself. How you think I live how I live now? Because I'm never too old to learn. Oh, that was a big thing out here. You too old. You too old. You ain't never too old to do nothing you want to do. Don't you listen to them naysayers that ain't doing nothing. They too old to be doing what they doing. They too old to be saying what they saying. But they don't see that life, how messed up it is. But I'm looking. And I see it's some messed up folks out here. It's some pitiful folks out here. They ain't got no legacy. Will never have no legacy. Blame yourself. Don't blame me. Everyone can go where God is preparing you to go. Your journey is your journey. Stay on path, people. I don't care what the people say. If the people can't prove it, and they won't, because they should have by now. Talk is cheap. You talking the talk, but you're not walking the walk yourself. So you let the people know who you are, what you stand for. Nothing. Where's your legacy? You talked about what I don't have. Why is it bothering you? Because you don't have. The answers are there. If you just stop and use your head and you think about it, they're right there. Where God is taking me, he ain't taking you. Where he taking you, he ain't taking me. Some of y'all, he ain't taking you nowhere because he ain't even in your life. You don't even wake up and say, thank you for opening my eyes this morning. I tell him, thank you for opening my eyes to see what I see out here on these streets. Ain't nothing out here. Then I know I'm not supposed to question him, but God, why are you holding me here in this sector? Because he got a message to speak through me to you. Some of you will get it, some of you won't. That's fine with me. I can be a spokesperson for him. I can be a spokesperson against him. It's up to you to decide, not me. Numbers don't worry me. When I first came out here, I wanted to get to a certain point by the end of this year. I fell short of that 10,000 I wanted to hit by the first of this year. And I can't blame nobody but me, because I didn't work hard like I worked last year. I didn't go out there and dig in the mud like I did last year. But what it showed me this year is a lot of people who were over here didn't need to be over here. Not at all. I don't need fakes. I don't need phonies. I don't need you calling me queen. To the world, you did that. And now, you think I'm going to get upset? And I'm looking at where you are with a stick killing rats. I can't do it. Ain't no rats up in my house. No. And I never would have brought it out here if there was rats in my house. I would have been calling the exterminator. Somebody come get them out of here because they carry diseases. I'm not living with you. You not crawling around up in my house. You see how some people think? You see how other people think? Some people get up and they take care of business. I had bed of roaches behind the refrigerator. Y'all don't remember that? Them people had to come out here 3 or 4 times to even find them. Once they pulled that refrigerator out, whoever lived in here before me left food had dropped between that refrigerator and that stove. And they had come in and baby, they was hatching out day by day. I'm like, they can't live up in here. Either I need to go or y'all got to come do something up in here. You ain't seen a roach. I'm out there buying stuff every day, spending my money. I just had to go up to the office and tell them, I'm not paying this much money to live here. And I'm going to have roaches too. That ain't something I never had. That ain't something I want to live with. Do something. It's done. Okay? Sometimes in life, you just got to go alone. Your journey ain't nobody else's journey, and you got to learn that. You came here alone, and some places he's taking you, even your husband, your significant other, can't go. If it was assigned to you, it's assigned to you. Get some wisdom in your life. Get some discernment in your life. This is for me. It ain't for you. Get mad at him. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at me ain't going to help you none. Because if I ever was a blessing to you, I never will be. I don't look back. I don't go back. I am from the boot. We're a different breed of people. Once you come and attack and try to destroy, we move on. Because we're some giving, we're some loving, we're some very hospitable people. But we don't need you. We got that struggle game going on. But we also got that hustle game that far surpasses that struggle game. It is what it is, people. If you've been blessed to wake up this morning and you don't see where you need a change, shame on you. I do goals at the end of the year. I'm busy setting up my goals so I can come out here and tell you what my goals are. I met each and every one of my goals I set for last year and surpassed it. Big time. People out here worried about, oh, she going back to that job. You doggone right. I went back and I left it and went to a bigger and better. I might leave this one and go to bigger and better because that's the mindset I have, not to ever be stagnant in life, where I have to come out here and ask any one of y'all in here for anything. I done lived my life without you, and now I'm going to have to come out here and pray, P-R-E-Y, on you. No, I got to come out here and P-R-A-Y for you. That's the difference in me and others. Okay? Get up off your rusty dusty this year. In 2024, set you some goals in mind so you can come out here and talk to the people and tell them where you came from, where you been, and where you're going. It's that simple. I'm so glad I don't have the worries that a lot of you have. I don't have to worry about the cheating man. I don't have to worry about the man who has cheated. I don't have to get up and watch nobody's dirty, funky drawers but my own. That's it and that's all. I don't have no children problem. My children are grown. My grandchildren are being raised. Please, thank you. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. And I'm proud of them. They don't want to be a part of YouTube, and I have really respected that. I'm not raising my children out here on YouTube for them to be torn down. This is our future. They should be enjoying life. Where I see everybody else's children out here and grandchildren out here just being talked about. You don't know how that's going to affect that child in life. Let the dead stay dead. They can't speak for themselves. You should have talked about that when they were here. That's some low down stuff. Karma is a mug, and you will face it sooner or later. Hopefully, it won't be you. When people leave out of here, it ought to teach you something. Something about life. Look at their life when they leave out of here. And I'm always sitting there at these films saying, wow, man, I didn't even know they did all that, because some people move in silence. My brother's funerals told me so much about him I never knew. Mr. Brown was a band member over at Grambling when he was over there. Mr. Brown always came with $20 bills in his pocket and gave $20 bills out to the band members so they could get something to eat. Mr. Brown got my son out of jail. Mr. Brown didn't take my son to jail. I'm talking about the baby brother that just left here. Did I know all of this? I found it out at his funeral. I'm sitting there on the front row listening to them. That's my brother. But I don't know nothing about all this stuff because we ain't never lived in the same hometowns since I left there. You'll find out a lot about people at their funerals. They can't speak then. People who knew them are speaking about them. This man was so quiet, you didn't know what he was doing in his life. He might come in and stay a whole hour with you. He's listening to you. He's discerning in his mind. If the conversation went off on something he didn't want to hear, he silently walked out the door and you ask him, where's Harry? And Harry gone. You don't have to live a long time to be here to have a good time and to do the works of the Lord. That man would get up there on Sunday morning and sing and tear the church up. Worked in the legal system all his life. But the funeral had to be held in the civic center, not in a church. So all the people could come. When he was diagnosed with kidney failure, the town shut down at 12 o'clock that day. He was sitting out there in front of the civic center. And they came and prayed for him. And maybe that's why he died such a peaceful death. He never struggled with it at all. He just laid it down and slept on away from here with dignity. A lot of y'all gonna struggle. You gonna call him in the end. Because there ain't gonna be no help from you. Ain't nobody gonna be there for you but him. You don't know how you're gonna leave here. You don't never know who gonna pass you your last drink of water. It's getting hot out here, y'all. Hold on. These ravens got to come off, baby. When I first came out here, it was cool. Yeah, I'm representing today. Sure is. Reminds me of them days at M&T Bank Stadium. And I would have all those pictures and everything, and everywhere I went. But I had to archive the pictures because of Shatifa. Yeah. Why she ever wanted to come for me? Why she over there on my Facebook, looking at everything I got going on? And the sad part about it is a lot of people knew it, including Pissy. Because I was over there co-hosting with her when the shit went down. But do I worry about it? No, I look at her life and I look at mine. Big difference, ain't it? Cash out parties never happen over here unless it's happening for one of y'all. Nah. If you don't live like that, you don't have to worry about coming out here talking about no cash out party. Your flows need fixing. Oh, this is going to rub a lot of people the wrong way. Oh, yeah, it will. But the truth is the truth, and you just got to deal with it. You brought it out here, so you deal with it, okay? Because I ain't got to deal with it. I'm good. God has truly blessed me. I just got a thing the other day from Dickinson saying, do you want to keep your cancer policy? Sure do. With the cancer that runs on my mother's side of the family, I sure do. Yeah. Do you want to keep your dental? $4? I sure do. Now, if I was fired, like it was said out here, how could I be keeping all these benefits? You know, these letters are coming in saying, do you want to keep this? Do you want to keep that? I just have to pay for it myself instead of coming out of my check. That's the difference. Yeah. But a lie ain't nothing for nobody to tell out here. But what it makes me angry with them is, pray before you lay. You need to start praying. That's what you need to start doing. Stop having all these motives for your madness. Because I don't have a motive for you. Stop trying to grow off of other people. I get mine out the mud, however it comes. My channel has been broke down so many times behind lies, but I had to realize something. God was moving them people away from me so I could continue to grow and glow. So I could come out here and bring you a message like I brought today. No hate in my heart. Just telling you the truth, okay? Some of y'all can't handle the truth. A lie, y'all can deal with that. But the truth, no, it ain't in you. You better get it before it's too late. Yeah. See, the difference in me and a lot of you, y'all have to be out here lying. Y'all have to be out here attacking people. I don't. Thank you. I don't. No. I got up and worked for mine. That's where you made your mistake. You didn't work for yours. I gave up a lot of my young years, even though I was married to a man that had money and made money. I still went and got my own because that's the way I was taught. Ain't nothing like having your own. When you got your own, you don't worry about the small things and the small people in life. You don't worry about them. What can they do beside what they doing? Lie and attack. I'm over it. It doesn't bother me anymore. I understand your problem ain't my problem. Okay? I understand that you don't know me. But I've grown to know who you are. And that's a problem to you now. It ain't a problem to me because I ain't got time for you. I work at night. I sleep in the day. That's what you need to know. Do I have time to call anybody about you or discuss you? Never did, never will, because you ain't that important to me. That's what you need to understand going into 2025. You're not a part of my circle. Get out of it and stop trying to lie on me and try to stop trying to tell people who I am because you don't know me. If you did, you wouldn't have said what you said, and then somebody else came that did know me and say, know where they get that lie from. Why you chose me? Because I'm the chosen one. I had to come to that realization. Yeah. So just keep watching this little backwood country girl that grew up on a farm. Glowing and growing. Yeah, I have problems in my life just like everybody else. Some days I be like, God, to take some of this away from me. Because I can't deal with all this. All these back deaths and stuff. I learned something out of every one of them. You ain't here to stay always. You better do what you got to do while you're here. And I'll be doggone if I'm going to watch you. Every time you've attacked, I do not recommend. You don't even pop up, so I don't know. Last time I was attacked, it really, really hurt me because subscribers started contacting me. Ms.V, why are they doing that to you? You don't bother nobody. You don't talk about them. They're not your content. And I was so hurt for the people, not for me. Ain't nothing these people saying or doing gonna stop me from doing anything I want to do. Never. I'm not that invested into their lives like they invested in my life to let them stop me. I'm not dealing with the people that they dealing with. The nobodies, the naysayers, the little folks that want to be here. The wannabes, okay? The have-beens and never will be's. I'm not who they are. I mind my business. I take care of me. Okay? Yeah. You need to get like me. Well, you don't have no worries. You ain't got to come out here and attack. Because you ain't important. You got to learn to walk this life, this journey alone. Stop attaching yourself to weak people who ain't been nowhere and ain't going nowhere. Get it yourself. Come on your platform and do you. I do me. Stop inserting yourself into my business and into my life. I ain't said nothing about you for you to come over here. Nor did I tell you to come. You invited yourself to my front door. It locked on you. You couldn't get in. All you had to do was Be respectful and be nice and mind your business. So now the door done locked on you, you still mad. You gonna be mad. You gonna stay mad. But is it gonna stop me? I don't think so. Never has. I have never ever been around so many enemies in my life. I get along with people. I just went down there to their job. Baby, when I come in, it's like, hey, Ms.V, you working with us tonight. That's what I'm talking about. The lady that's over the cafeteria down there is from Louisiana. Don't worry about no food. I got you. It's in the refrigerator every night. I ain't got to worry about what I'm going to eat. All the fruit I want is up in there. All the snacks I want is up in there. And a lunch or a dinner is up in there. That's up to me whether I want to eat it or not. Because at the end of the night, it's 5 plates in there. And if nobody that's working that night want it, it's thrown away. But it's the thought, the effort, all the chocolate milk, all the sweet milk, white milk, whatever, the apple juice, the orange juice, the tea, whatever you want is there. Ain't no certain time. If you get thirsty and it ain't your time to do rounds, you get up and you go get it. Just like that. And everybody has been so nice to me. When I was at Dickinson, everybody was so nice to me. When I'm down there at that church house for 20 plus years, everybody is so nice to me. You know why? It's how I carry myself around people. I respect them. I don't talk about nobody down there. In 20 years, nobody can never say Ms.V said nothing about them. Even if the thought crosses my mind, I keep it to myself. Miss Margaret is down there. She can tell you that. Yeah, Jason drops into my chat. He can tell you that. The pastor has promoted my page, and the first lady has promoted my page out here. The videos are out here. Everything that I've done and said, I got a video to back it up. Do that? No. That's why I never worry about this at all. I could have struck some people off of here. They need this chump change. It tells you who they are. I'm blessed to get mine. When I got my check the other day, I was like, dang. What? Because I never stopped to figure out how much I was going to make every 2 weeks. It's triple what I was making down there at the schoolhouse. And it's less work. I had to deal with them every day. They up, they awake. These are asleep. There's a big difference. I can sit there and do what I want to do all night long. I'm a night person. Always have been. I worked 20 years of shift work at night. Nights are peaceful. People are where they should be. Sleep. Ain't bother nobody. A cup of water? What is that for me to get up, go get a cup of water out the kitchen and go take it to them? What is that for me to check them every 15 minutes for 3 hours a night? 3 hours. 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Do my little paperwork. How the night went. Clean up the kitchen. Throw the food out the refrigerator. Make the kitchen clean for the day. You do that at home, don't you? Check the bathrooms. Make sure their bathrooms are locked. They have to ask to go to the bathroom. Because you're not in their room with them all night. You don't want nothing to happen to them. Okay? So while y'all out here raising hell, I'm out there making some money. Sit back, relax, thinking. Sometimes I even watch some of y'all. And I say, no. Let me move on to something else. So what I've started doing is not looking so much at this sector, but looking at other sectors that's bringing something to the table, something that's going to benefit me. Because this over here, it ain't no good for them, much less me. All right, let me get into the chat for a few minutes, and then I'm going to go watch the football for a little while, at least one game. I slept until almost 1, so I'm good with sleep. What's up, Sting? My Sting, my Sting. Hey, my Riri. I keep wanting to say good morning, good evening. How y'all doing? Lady Justice, I love it. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you coming in today. Come on in, everyone. That's right. You welcome over here as long as you got some damn home training and some good sense and can respect. You can't do that. This ain't the chat for you. Go on to one of them chats that welcome you tearing down people and talking about people and disrespecting people, because this ain't the chat for you, okay? I'm just sorry. It just ain't. I just don't want them kind of people around me. They've let me know who they are, and I don't want the fake and the phonies around me. Okay? I don't. You didn't have an issue, but now you do. That's fake and that's phony. Because you could have picked up the phone if it really was an issue with you. Because I ain't have no issue with you. I ain't got no issue with you now. I'm just glad you're gone. Sorry you stayed so long. Facts. Speaking from my heart. Hey, Miss Audrey, I hope you're feeling better this morning. Monica, me, myself, and I is in the building. Thank you for coming on, sweetie. Um, Tim says, damn, what's up, Paris Hilton? Not Paris Hilton. Maybe Paris Hilton's auntie, because I'm a little too old for Paris Hilton. But thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. I take it as a compliment anyway. Can't speak individually. Sorry, y'all. That's all right, thing. We got a life. Live it. Hey, Miss Jackie Johnson. Good morning. How are you? It's my Riri says, I didn't decorate this year either. I'm being lazy. Mine, Riri, was a little bit of lazy, but then my schedule changed on me, because I would have had those weeks off for Thanksgiving, and then if I stayed at the public school, I would have had a lot of time off for Christmas. By switching job, the Friday before Thanksgiving was my last day at the public school system, and move it into private entity, my days changed. I'll be working Christmas Eve night and Christmas night because I have this tomorrow off. And then I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, yeah, and be off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, because we work every other weekend. But what does that matter to me? I do what I want to do. It don't affect me none. I look at it like I'll be there to make somebody's life a better life for Christmas. I'm trying to think of things we can do when I first get there. Maybe we can watch some Christmas movies. We can make some hot chocolate, and we can sit around a table and make their day brighter. They have activities in the day, but I think it's a bad thing that even we couldn't have a Christmas tree in this unit, because one of the girls kept knocking over the tree and knocking everything off the tree. So we had to put the tree out on the patio where you can see it through the glass windows, but we don't even have a tree inside. This one, we just put some decoration up on the wall. I don't know what it is with her and Christmas, but she didn't want that tree up. But that's the kind of people I'm dealing with. Every other unit has a tree up inside by the nurse's station where we sit. But it's all good. We still gonna have a good time, and I'm gonna think of something that's gonna make them feel warm and fuzzy and like it's Christmas time. Um, hey Peach, how you doing? Happy Sunday to you, Peach. Your hair is gorgeous. I love it. Thank you. My little niece did it for me. I don't know if you saw the live, but it took us all day the other night, and thank God that I had the supervisor I had, because I slept most of that night. But you know what she told me when I told her? I said, I told her last night, I said, you should have fired me yesterday. And she said, why? I said, because I slept. And she says, you did your assignment. You did your job. You did not miss not one beat. Everything that was on that sheet of paper was checked off at the end of the night. That's all I'm looking for out here. It's three of us in here. You can't, and you're never gonna be in here alone. That's why you never by yourself. If we have to get people to come in on overtime, there's gonna always be three people to take care of nine people. So I was like, well, thank you. She said, I'm not that kind of supervisor. As long as the work get done and nobody's injured, nobody's hurt, nobody's attacked nobody, everybody's good. These kids like you in here. They asked for me. When Ms.V coming in? They want to stay up and wait on me. How does that make me feel? It makes tears roll down my face that I'm making an impression on somebody's life. Somebody who really wants my love. It's a good feeling. Hey, Aqua Blue, what's good, Miss Lady? Like a superstar, it's like that here as well. I got to get out the sun, though. The sun is moving around. Um, Thank you, Aqua Blue. Jesus is the reason, exactly. From this day forward. Hey, LaWanda, good morning. How are you, girl? Hey, Quinn. Quinn, I don't know where anybody is, but Miss V has gotten so good with this. When I get to your comment now, if it ain't a good comment, I can either address it, I can skip right over it. I don't worry about it. Mm-mm. Y'all got to remind me too. I switched insurances, but I got to go to the dentist because I'm about 6 months behind. I need to go get my teeth whitened and my teeth cleaned. And I'm big on teeth now. I ain't trying to be wearing no dentures. So this week I got to remember to do my dental appointment. And I think I've taken care of everything else. I got my car insurance renewed. Oh, car inspection and tires rotated this week. That's what's on my agenda. Not none of this dumb stuff going on out here. So I done told y'all now. Y'all gotta remind me. Miss Audrey will. Miss V, did you go get that car inspected? Miss V, did you go rotate them tires? Miss V, did you make your dentist appointment? Oh yeah, she don't forget, baby. Okay. Are the Cowboys playing today? Supposedly, Miss Carolyn, I don't know. I just woke up about 1 o'clock. But I thought somebody told me yesterday they was going to be playing. Hey, my Texas friend, what's going on? Slow folks, so beautiful. Thank you, baby. Miss V, did you see the Texans try to handle my Chiefs? No, but that ain't no competition for no Chiefs, and you know it. I don't even know where I had them on the schedule to play the Chiefs. That's all I'm going to say about that, okay? You know, I ain't into no Texas teams, okay? But I watch them. I watch the Cowboys before I watch the Texans. I've been trying to watch the Texans lately because of my friend, Miss Margaret. She's a big Texan fan. Chocolate is a Cowboy fan. By the way, the girl that did my hair is Chocolate's daughter. That's Tasha's daughter, my sister and brother-in-law, their middle child. Uh, who is this beautiful woman I'm looking at? Scott. Welcome to Chatting with Miss V. That's who I am. Okay. What time is the game, Aaron? Miss Carolyn wants to know. Let's see. Aaron, you gonna tell her? Who they playing anyway? That's what I need to know. Is it worth my time? Because if it's like the Texans and the Chiefs, I ain't finna waste my time going down there when I already know who's gonna win. The Chiefs would have had to have 7 o'clock tonight. I can watch that. I don't go to work until 11. I usually leave home around 10:15. It'll be off by then. Okay, that's what I'll be doing tonight then. But in the meantime, y'all, I've been on here my hour. I hope something I've said today resonated with some of you. That the moral to the whole thing is live your life. No matter what anybody says or does, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether they know you or whether they don't know you. Your life is your life. You better live it. What do I always tell y'all? Life is short. Death is sure. Don't nobody know if they're going to make it through the day, much less wake up in the morning. Waste your life if you want to. They're playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Woo, Karen, I don't know about that. That's going to be a tough game. Kudos to the Cowboys. Hope you win, but I don't know about that one right there. Love you more, nephew. Scott is saying he loves me. Okay, love is free. Everybody should practice how to love and be genuine with your love. Yes, ma'am, you always speak words of wisdom. Thank you, Sting. I'd look like a fool coming out here at my age telling y'all all this crazy stuff that ain't gonna get you nowhere and it's gonna make you hit that brick wall and it's gonna hurt when you hit it. Might hurt for life. No, I made my share of mistakes in life. I am nowhere near perfect. But if I can stop you from making the mistake that I made that I didn't see when I was your age, I'd be a fool to take that with me. And see you get hurt. I'm telling you stuff that's gonna get you hurt. Hey, Miss Jackie. Miss Jackie, let me tell you, I'm glad you in here. You don't have your wrench. It's all Yo-Yo's fault. I don't know where she is. Yo-Yo and Alex, let's blame it on them. I don't know what happened to Alex's wrench. I cannot tell you that. But Yo-Yo's wrench got lost in the shuffle because she kept changing her name. So every time you change your name, you lose the wrench when you come back in under another name. So I went down there after I left watching my Ravens yesterday to fix it, to put Alex in. This is the problem. The next time I come on, I need to be at the computer. Because let me see, they keep telling me that I can add you from the cell phone. But I still ain't figured out how to do it. I don't see no dots by your name, and they said press your name. If I press your name and it pops up, it only tells me I can pen a message, which I did. I can report or whatever. So I removed your name accidentally when I was erasing Yo-Yo's name. The problem was I didn't know what your picture looked like. Okay, I'm looking at you now. Because there's 5 Mrs. Jackie Johnsons up there. Scroll up. Scroll up. Scroll up. I can't scroll up. Okay, I'm scrolling up. Scroll up to where? I'm scrolling. Scroll up to your name. Scroll up to what? Let me go back down. And so you are missing yours. TNT has hers. Sting has hers. It's Sting, TNT, Miss Audrey. I need to put, and Yo-Yo got her in because I called her on the phone. I did try to call you, Miss Jackie, but you didn't answer the phone to ask you which one of the ladies was you because my comments were turned off, so I couldn't go back into the comments. Hold on. Let me see what you told me. You told me to scroll up. Who? Okay, I'm trying to find what you're saying. Scroll up. Sting is saying, yes, ma'am, you always speak words of wisdom. I better at this age if I want to continue to be blessed and live my best life. Okay, good. I'll be at work, but the children will be in bed so I can watch. You back working again, Miss Carolyn? I know it's in us. We can't stop. What's truly your passion in life? You're going to go for it. I would be so bored at home now since I've found out what my calling is in my old age. Is to work with autistic children and the mentally ill. And I think it has helped me a lot out here on YouTube too, to discern a lot of what people's problems are and to understand the sociopathic behavior, the autistic in them, the OCD in them, whatever that problem may be. I understand it now. It's not worth speaking back to them on to let them know it doesn't bother me at all. I work with people like you, but if I'm going to work with you, I'm going to get paid to work with you. And they are paying me very, very well. You had said you were back home. Miss Carolyn is a nurse. I knew she wasn't. You've been nursing all your life, and you military, so you structured. Girl, ain't no way you're going to be able to stay at home. I love you too, Scott. Let's see. I'm trying to see what It's all about Tampa. Nathan is in the building. Nathan say, hold on, Miss V. Don't you be talking about no Tampa Bay. That's my team, sugar. I like you and everything. But you start talking about Tampa now, I'm going to get on them Ravens. Don't get on my Ravens. I love my Ravens, baby. I like my Ravens, okay? The official NFL. I do. I'm crazy about my Ravens. I spent a lot of money at that M&T Bank Stadium to see them Ravens. I ain't going to talk about them Buccaneers because they ain't my team, so may the best team win. That's all I can say. Go to the three dots. Do you see the three dots on the right side of your phone? No. Ain't no three dots up there. It's 56 people in here. It's 46 likes. I need 10 more, thank you. It's a dollar sign. And then I don't know what that extra 5 is over there, what that's all about. Should I hit it and see? Okay. That's all at the top of my phone. Oh, let me see. I had a good time at church today. That's good, Aaron. I'm glad you were able to make it. I'll make it next week. This morning I told myself, no, you need to watch it on Facebook at 10:15, Greater Barbers Chapel. If anybody want to see the service? You spoke an awesome message. Thank you, Miss Jackie. But oh, the right hand side of my phone down here. It only tells me to unpin the message, report, and remove, Miss Jackie. At the right, I just hit the three dots where your name is pinned. But I know I have done it on here before. But y'all got to remember now, YouTube been changing things all year long. It ain't like it used to be. Because I've done it on here before, but I cannot see. I'm running from the sun. Nowhere, because I don't have on no sunscreen. I'll be done burn up. But anyway, y'all, I have been on here an hour and 12 minutes. I'm getting hungry, so I'm getting ready to go figure out what I'm going to eat. Then at 7 o'clock, I might pop on while that Dallas game is on. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I ain't finna go over there fooling with chocolate. I don't even know if he working or if he off. But because I got to go to work. And he'll have me so stressed out over there talking about them Cowboys and looking pitiful and looking sad. And I'm feeling sorry for him because he done bragged so many years about all them old tarnished rings and stuff they got going on. And you know me and him, we big time rivalries. My Ravens was nothing but trash up until last year. And then all of a sudden now, well, he don't even want to come back. The last time he hollered at me was when my Ravens lost. Hey, sis, you all right over there? Don't worry about me. You worry about Dallas. We gonna be fine. We ain't going out looking like we scrubs. No. Miss V, remember Miss Jackie has on a black and Audrey has on white. I got Miss Audrey. Okay, I got to get Miss Jackie, and I still don't have Alex. What does Alex have on? Because I did not see. When I put in Alex Lane, I didn't know which one was her. And I don't have no way of contacting Alex. So tell me, what does Alex have on? Because she was the one who was concerned about her wrench. You still don't have it? I put you in there. Okay, Miss Audrey. I got to go back down there again. I'm off tomorrow. We'll get this straight if I have to be on live and on the computer at the same time. Okay? What's up, Princess? I hadn't seen you in here. Don't worry about it. I get it straight tomorrow. It's Yo-Yo that's really caused all the problems with all them name changes, because nothing would have never changed if she hadn't kept changing her name. Okay? To just the gift of chatting with Miss V member, who did she gift? Let me see. Oh, Lovely One was gifted a membership. Thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome, Lovely One, into the channel. I don't think I've seen you in here before. You might be hiding out in them bushes. Come on out the bushes, baby. It ain't no good out there in them bushes. You out there with all kind of rattlesnakes, rats, roaches, everything. Don't hang out there. It's warm, it's cozy. Wherever I take you up in here, okay? But anyway, y'all, I'm going to get off of here and maybe I'll see y'all around game time tonight. If not, y'all take care until I see y'all again. Have a pleasant day. I'm running from the sun again. And remember, Miss V loves you. And I hope the message you have today has inspired you to be a better person and to do a better person. To be a better person and to do greater and bigger and better things. Okay? Hold on, Queen. Hold on for what? Just don't start that mess. You and Alex get on my nerves. That's these babies over here. I can't with them. What you want to Jesse? Come on now. Wait, please. Wait for what? You better type up, baby. Because I'm ready to go now. Come on with it. I don't want to leave you hanging. And it's something you really got to say. Oh, let you gift Audrey. Okay. To just want to gift Audrey. So that's why she's wanting me to wait. These babies over here, these little 30-year-olds I got over here, baby, they be plucking a 70-year-old's nerves. Okay, that's good, Miss Jackie. Put a rose behind your name. And if y'all see Alex out here on these streets, tell her I cannot put her in because I don't know. There's like 6 Alex Lanes out there. There was 5 Miss Jackie Johnsons. There was a bunch of Miss Audrey's. And then if I don't know what your picture look like, I just can't put you in there and put the wrong person in there. Okay, Tajista is back, I think. Gifted chatting with Ms.V number. Who she gifted? Nawatha Hughes was gifted. Nawatha, you need to come on back in, baby. You've been hanging out there too. One Ice, Miss V, I see you in that Ravens jersey. You got that right, baby. I was raving down, baby. Yeah, yeah. Wait a minute, where's the Ravens? There they are. Yeah, baby. It was cold outside. I came out here with the jacket on too. Miss V wasn't playing about them Ravens. Look here, baby. You see that Ravens? They on the front there. It ain't zipped up, but you can see half of them. See that? Yeah, she had on a big jacket. That was my stadium jacket when it was cold. And then I'd have my little jacket and my jersey and all that stuff on. You got to layer up when you up there at M&T Bank. They got you sitting out there in the cold. Sometimes we had to scrape ice off the seat, put a blanket down, put foot warmers on. I don't miss none of that. I just miss seeing my boys. That's all. Okay. To just to talk about Lord. Hey, Lakin, how you doing? Hey, Miss V in chat is random to Gisty. Yeah, it is. It can be anybody that's watching to Gisty. If you want to specifically do something for somebody, then I guess you'd have to go through me and I have to send it to them because it catches people out in the bushes that's not in the chat. But I wish they would come out the bushes and at least say thank you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just simple manners and, little hospitality, little gratefulness. Never mind. Okay, so you ready for me to go? Don't get dismayed. You bless somebody, whether they say thank you or not. Thank you from chatting with Miss V, okay? You gifted, who else? Lakin was gifted. Okay, that's a person that supports over here. She's a content creator. So see, you gifted 3 people and see how God works things out. Now, my memberships over here are so cheap. Those who have been gifted can keep the membership going for as little as 99 cents. So as much as $3.99. So keep it going. You'll miss out on some members' lives. That scarf is lit. She stays sharp as a tack. Try to, Nathan. Ain't no sense in me coming out here looking like a bum when I don't have to. Okay. Lakin is thanking Miss Jackie. Nawatha is in here. She's saying thank you to Gisty. Thank you, Nawatha. To Gisty saying you're welcome. And Miss Jackie's telling Lakin you're welcome. All right, so we got down to the bitter end. Hit that like button. I need 3 on the way out the door. I need 3 likes, and I'll be happy. That'll make my day. I'll talk to you good people later. Y'all take care until then. Love you, and I'm out.